Man, I hope I'm in focus. What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of The Music Never Stops. Trying to keep this train going, trying to keep the flow going, trying to keep the rhythm going, but gonna be, I think this is the third episode I'm able to do in a row, and they're pretty quick because it's mostly about the song, bringing the song. A lot of these songs, the past three songs this being the third one, but these are songs that I feel very drawn to. I like the melody. It's a good heartbreak song, so on. So, or Where Cowboys the King reminds me of home. 1 2 Step Closer is a good heartbreak song, good dancing song. And then this one, it's called In the Picture by Randall King, and we'll jump into it here in a second. But before, as always, and what I try to always do is I don't own the rights. I didn't write the song. I didn't produce the song. I'm not claiming it for it to be mine. I am just presenting the song to you so that hopefully you enjoy it and add it to your country playlist, because this is another song where I'll get into the details, but it's a song that since it's come out, it's been a little bit that it came out. And since it's come out, I've had it in my playlist, and it came out November 18th, 2022. And since then, I play it, once a day, once every other day. Either way, it's on my top jams playlist. And so I want you to listen to it, and then we'll jump right into it right after. And there you have it, In the Picture by Randall King. I'm going to assume he wrote it. Maybe not. It doesn't matter right now. I just wanted you to hear it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. One of the best, again, just a great lyrically driven song. I'd say that's part of the premise of The Music Never Stops. Is yes, the music never stops, and the music has a big play in it, but the lyric is what drives. I will say probably drives the show for the most part. I know I have had. There's probably songs in the past that I've put on here that it's strictly the music that I'm like, man, like the lyrics, okay, it's good, it's not bad, but the music, this line, this bass line, or this guitar part's amazing. But In the Picture, 1 2 Step Closer, it's like, at least for me, it makes me feel something. And then the details, so much in the 3x3, folded in my pocket, all these little like just lyrics. Again, the lyrics, it paints the picture. You can picture the 3x3. You can picture. I can picture him unfolding the picture, and her name's and a heart on the bottom. Such a great lyrically driven song. This is another one that I'm glad I bought a bass, because then this was one of the songs that I learned immediately, just because I wanted to know it. It's such a good song, such a good bass line. Took me a while to figure out like what the actual key was, but eventually it was like, okay, cool, this is the key. This is actually what makes sense for the key. I thought it was like a 5/5 and then a major 2 or something, and then right now I couldn't tell you what it is, but either way, it was a fun song to learn. And obviously 3:27, so radio ready song, we'll say. 3 minutes and 30 seconds is about the radio ready length of a song, and if you didn't know that, now you do. Little fun info. Little piece, little nugget of information there. Second verse is probably the only thing I'm gonna criticize it, but not like demean it. It's just, I would have done like a breakdown type, bam bam, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. I would have done something like that in that second verse, because that's just what I felt. When going that bass and just letting the bass just kind of drive it. But obviously, it's not my song. It's whatever. Nonetheless. Great song, In the Picture, Randall King. I'm pretty sure it was off like one of his newer or latest. Well, by the time you hear this, who knows? Maybe he'll have released more music. But at least back in November, it was his latest EP at that time, and overall a good EP. But this was a song that for me stuck out enough for me to put on my top jams, and then I passed it on to other people as well. It's been there since November, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll add it to your country playlist. Next week we are jumping into just a different genre. I guess we'll just say pop. It's gonna be a Billie Eilish song. And again, I think you'll recognize it when you hear it and when we get into it. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because it's a well-written song. I knew it was gonna be a hit from the beginning. As soon as it got released, it's like, oh, that's a hit, 100%. And so until then, I hope you all have enjoyed this one. Hopefully you come back for the next one. I already told you half of it, Billie Eilish. But